Hey everyone, this is January 30th, 2021. Here, following along on the journey with Chris Sain. This is my quick update to my prior week as to what I've been up to in the market. We'll get right into it real quick. These are my additions that I made this past week. CSWC, I added 5 shares. Morgan Stanley, I added 11 shares. Morgan Stanley is actually down 8% for the week. I recall when Chris first mentioned it, it was about 68 bucks. It's down to like 67 as of Friday. Might be an opportunity to start adding a few extra shares Morgan Stanley. And it did kind of just spike up there after January. Macy's, I added 10 shares, bringing my count to 100. At that point, I did a call that ended Friday at $19 in credit. I missed the opportunity to sell. I believe I saw Macy's hit 22, 23 or so. It was tied up in this call. We'll wait around for it to come back around, and we'll exit out of that one. I probably won't add any more shares of Macy's. I'm sitting on 100 right now. Golden Nugget, I added 45 shares to my Robinhood account, bringing it up to about 180. I also have Golden Nugget. I added 25 shares to my TD Ameritrade, bringing it to 100. Dropbox. I added 5 shares of Dropbox. Dropbox has been kind of holding pretty strong at its range above the entry price that was suggested by Chris. So, but it's looking pretty good this week. Carnival. I exited out of Carnival. I had some additional shares prior to this challenge, but I did purchase 25 shares for the challenge. I was working on building up my position, but Chris recommended that we get out of this one, so I sold the 25 shares. And I also was trying before January. I was trying to buy 100 shares to build it out, and I had a put sale for $17.50. It ended on January 8th. I received a $4 credit for that. So all in all, with the sell exiting out of CCL and the put, 13.25 in gains. But we're out of Carnival. Added 25 shares, APXT. Those are the stocks that I added basically this past week. American Airlines, I know we are to exit out of American Airlines. I don't believe I added any shares of American Airlines. I'm sitting on 13 shares right now. But once it hits the $20 range, we will exit out of American Airlines and pivot over to, I tried to buy a few here and there. Looks like I bought 5 shares in January. January, I bought 5 shares. This was with the challenge. Again, I had a few shares prior to this. So as soon as this hits 20, we're out of it, and we'll pivot over to Boeing. I set a stop limit to purchase Boeing at 190. It came very close. I believe the lowest it was about 192, but it didn't hit the 190 mark that I was willing to purchase it at. But looking at it coming this week, it might hit that range. We shall see. Here's my TD Ameritrade account. I was able to exit this past week. I actually was able to exit out a few other stocks that I've held for a little while and was just ready to get out of the position. I also jumped in on these moves here: Nokia, BlackBerry. Just something to do. Just trying them out, seeing what happens. They were along with the AMC and GameStop stocks that people were purchasing up. Also jumped into Sundial at about 70 some cent, I believe, 77 cents, 400 shares. It's up 81 cents, so we'll be exiting out of this position at some point. Walgreens hit a nice good one. It went up to about 51, 52 bucks. And wait for it to come back down. Easy money plays for this past week. I exited out of the ZOM and bought it too high. $7 here. And I saw that it was coming down, so I went to exit on out as quickly as possible. So I got out at 102. Small little gain of $1.99. Get the money back. Same thing over my Robinhood account. I have 500 shares. Bought at $1.01. Didn't exit out of these this past week, so I still have them in my current position. I'll probably do an exit on them on coming Monday to free up the money to purchase them at a lower entry price. SRNE did pretty well. 125 shares. Beginning of January, turned around. This was one of the quick plays. Turned around and sold it. A gain of $2.97. This actually did go up to $15 the same day that I exited out of. I exited out of about $12.30. $2.30. This was my range that I purchased that. TLL, I also added 100 shares of TLL. It's, I believe, sitting at 317 now. I got it in at 357. Sometimes you just don't know how far these things are going to go down. After you purchase them, they go slide down a little bit more. Marathon Holdings. Marathon Oil currently holding 25 shares, bought in at 782. This one has been on my watch list since last year. I saw it when it was like $4 or something. Currently, I'm not interested in really purchasing any more of the Marathon Oil unless it goes down maybe $5. At this point, if it shoots up, I'm going to exit out. Nothing much going on with the high dividend growth portfolio. Didn't make any additions. Didn't make any additions this week to this. So this is the same. I will say BNG Foods. It did shoot up. I believe I saw it hit $40, $42. So that was like awesome to see. So that's where that one's a winner. Maine did hit about 33 this past week. It's kind of down now. Smart portfolio spreadsheet. You can see how things are. My stuff in red, but that's the name. That's the game. That's the name of the game. It won't always be like that. Just gotta know when to move them. So yeah, that wraps it up just about. We're continuing on the journey. We're looking to purchase when low and move these stocks at the appropriate moment. I want to thank you for joining in, checking out the video. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. I am not a financial advisor. I am just on this journey, sharing and documenting my progress. If I missed anything as far as what stocks I should have in the portfolio for the for the 100K challenge, let me know. But I believe these are all the stocks that we should have in there. We're going to exit. We're getting rid of American Airlines, Carnival, but all the rest. We're going to add Boeing. I think these are all of them. We're going to get out of Macy's. But if you see them, if I'm missing anything, let me know. Not including the Easy Money Plays. They're over here on a different portfolio. Easy Money Plays. All right, guys. Thanks for checking it out. Until next time, let's keep making that money.